Hello friends, I thought today would be a great day to do an update on our Corkscrew Willow we did this previous spring, or this spring here. I think it was around February, March that we did this tree. You can go back and look. I'll put this in the playlist so you can follow the progression. Now when we worked on this tree last time, the trunk was not this thick. As you can see, this guy has dramatically thickened up on the trunk. It has grown considerably taller, and there's just so much more foliage. Willows really put out a lot of growth. They're a lot of fun. So today what we're going to do is we're just going to clean this guy up. We're not going to do potting, of course, because we did it this spring and wrong time of year. What we are going to do now, we can take these rocks out, because we don't need them anymore. Those have been on top since the last time since we first put them there. And this tree has fully rooted in this pot. I can see roots all over top here. This tree is not wired into this pot. So, just going to take a little spin so you guys can kind of see what's going on right now before we dive into this. I really like the way it looks. It isn't going to need a whole lot of pruning, but it will need some. We just want to keep the shape going, or define the shape that we want for it, and then just make sure that we don't have, we follow the rule of 2 so that we continue to keep the structure in the tree that we want. So, and also on willows, I hate yellow leaves. So I'm constantly coming through my willows every day and taking out the yellow leaves, because I like them when they're off of here. Makes them look so much more beautiful. Alright, so the way I do this, I like to start at the bottom, because you start at the base, you work your way up. And if you work your way up, you correct your problems as you go up. So let's just do it that way. Okay, I can move you closer so we can look at the branches that we have going on here. I'm still using my phone, so the video might not be as easy for you to see, and I apologize. We'll do the best we can do. Now, we want all the branches to be flowing outward as much as we can. And this tree, you don't necessarily want a conical shape. You can if you want. With these willows, I kind of like to do a flame shape, because that's kind of how they grow a little bit. So I kind of like to keep the flame, kind of like a flame shape going. But right now I do the upward structure to do a flame kind of shape, go up, and then they'll kind of come back down and weep eventually. So let's work on the upward structure of this tree. So right now, let's look in here to see if there's any branches that we don't want. for instance, inside, anything that, you have the trunk to come up, you have the two that divide in, anything that's coming inward needs to go. Like that branch there. Okay? It's coming inward, we want to keep it flowing outward. We want it all nice and flowy. Now sometimes if there's a branch inside here but it flows outward, I'll keep it sometimes. Like this guy. Because it starts inward but it flows out. So sometimes I can work with that, sometimes you can't. Anything that just goes straight down, I don't like that either. Now, what we also want to do, okay, so see, the trunk comes up to this point here. That's where, how far it goes up to divide. Now let's half that, so that's far. So let's go that far up before it divides again. So half that, so be about this much. So that means I don't really want any of these right here. I can just pull these off. There, kind of just gives you an idea of where to start the bottom of your tree. Okay, now here is an example of something I cannot stand. Can you see here? This branch and this branch come off at the same exact place. That's what we call handlebar branches. Okay, that's too symmetrical. That doesn't look right. And also that will cause a bulge right here. So in this instance, you need to pick what branch you want to keep. So in this instance, what direction do I want it to go? So let's see. Let's kind of see what this tree is kind of doing. I don't know, sometimes these are kind of tough decisions. So we kind of come up here. If I cut this one. Okay, so we have this branch here. So I think I'm going to cut this one here, so I can stagger my branches. Okay, so we got this one, then we can come up to this one, or come up to this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Good, good. Now, no handlebar branching right now. See, everything's kind of flowing out except for this guy up here. This guy up here is heading inward. So we'll have to take that guy out. Okay. I'm going to have to lean you back because now we're getting to a point where this tree, he's kind of tall. But here's also another problem here. See, we got to figure out, it's getting to the point where we got to figure out where we want to chop this guy. Alright? We have some subdividing going on here. Okay, first off, this is easy. We'll stay with this main trunk here. This main trunk comes up, it's got some nice branching. Then this guy comes off. See how he comes off and he branches off here. And this one has one end that branches off and comes in towards the tree. So we'll have to take that one off. And that one right there just cleans it up quite a bit right there. Then we have one growing right up out of the middle there. So these two are bumping into each other. So what I want to do here is, how about we just go shabam? Or how about we go shabam right there? Directional pruning. Cut to this outward facing dude right here, and this will continue to grow outward like this. Now this guy can continue to grow out this way. Let's actually chop him to there on an outward facing so he'll grow out that way as well. Now let's do somewhat similar on this side. You see down here, let's cut outward facing and go up to the next one. Let's do the same thing. Kind of cut to an outward facing as we're going up, kind of keeping level with each one. So we cut. Let's see, what did we do here? Alright, so now this one. There. So we're kind of staggering our branches, but we're also cutting out to an outward facing leaf that will have a bud. But once you also do it, leave a little bit of the branch left, and that will make sure that your that next branch will grow out that way. If you cut it too close, it'll just grow straight up like it was, and the cut was pointless. So make sure you leave a little bit of it, okay? Now, there's this inward one. What do we want to do with that one? Let me look at that again. Okay. Woo. Kind of crazy sounds, huh? Let's clip that one there. Kind of just follow the same principles as you go up. Kind of, we want to keep them going up but outward, so that the tree, it keeps going up but it goes out, so it spreads out a little bit, so it kind of gets a little more volume in the canopy. Now we're getting to the point where we need to figure out how tall we want our tree to be. Now this branch is coming in on the inside. I don't like that, so we're going to take it clear off. And this guy can be cut clear back to there. This guy can be cut back to here, with the same principles as we were talking about before. Now, basically what we're left with is this one, and this one, like four main tall shoots. Now, this is a tough one. See, up here we have ramifications started, and that's nice, but I don't necessarily want it to be that tall, you know? Well, for now, how about we go here? So, cut that back to there. Kind of bring this one back to here. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I want to do with that one. I'll turn it around so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I did. I kept the center one tallest, okay, but I do need to clip that top one just a tad shorter. See, let's bring it back to about there. Yeah. Okay, so I did clip that shorter, but I definitely need to shorten. Well, let's see what I did. That's yeah. I need to shorten this one to about there. That to about at least there. Okay. Alright, guys. And then Alright, that's wow, I took a lot off of that. You know, it seems like I might have cut that a little drastically. A little drastic cut there, but if you go back and watch the previous video of this tree, and then you watch this one again, see how much this tree grew. I mean, this guy was quite little. And, I mean, just look at the girth of this trunk since the beginning of this year. It's just amazing. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here. I have really become a fan of willows this year. More so than I ever thought that I might. Oh, a little update is I will have white willows coming up, and I might not have as many videos out as I thought I would, because I just don't get into doing the videos as much as I thought I would, but I will continue to make them. So, alright, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video.